Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yeah, today we're going to talk about or to learn about two-way switching with two intermediate switches or a four-way switch. A four-way switch, which means a switch with four contacts. How do you wire that? And then you also incorporate it into the circuit. So what we're going to do is, for you to understand this video is a little bit more advanced. For you to understand this, go back to my other videos, go to my channel, and then look for the other videos. Check out, there's a single way, there's a two-way, and then there's also uh, a two-way with one intermediate. Now this time we're going to do one with two intermediate or two four-way switches in between. So it's a circuit that's controlling one set of light or just a single light in a room with four doors, or just a big open area with so many doors. How you wire that, and how do you also wire without you having to turn off the light at the one point, and then you go to another, you try to turn the light on, you think, oh, it's a bulb, but the wiring was wrong. This is a tricky one, guys. Even many electricians, they struggle with this up until today, because if you find a switch, especially the four-way switch, or you find an intermediate switch which is not labeled, because some manufacturers, they won't show you which side is the input and some side which is not. The output. So you are going to have to find it out yourself. But I'm going to show you again. I think I've shown that in my previous video, but you can. I'm also going to try to show you how the uh, four-way switch works. So this is what we're going to do today. So right there on the board, it's just a presentation of how the scenario of the wiring. So you can see the first switch has only three contacts, and some of the switches, sometimes it's just an example I'm giving. Some of them, like this one, they'll only put like, they put them in line. Sometimes they appear like this, but this I just put that in that way so you can see that that's that point there, that's another one there, and this is another one. It's just for that's the schematic to show you the symbol, just to show you how it works. So it flips, it changes between the um, 2 points from one point to another. So the four-way, when you flip, it's double. When you flip it, when you flip the switch, it's gonna be straight there and there. And then you bring it back again. That's what happens. But I'm gonna prove to you later in the video how it works again, just for a revision of what we already did. So this is it, guys. For example, you got a door here, you have a door here, you have a door there, you have a door there, and then there's a light here. So this is how you wire. That's a two-way switch right there. This is an intermediate or a four-way switch, and then there's another four-way switch, and then you go there. There's another uh, um, a three-way, or yeah, because that's why I put the numbers there, or just a, a two-way if they're together. So it's like you can control the light at 2 points. That's why they call them two ways. But this one, since it's a middle, but it's a switch with four contacts. This one has three, but it corresponds with that. So the other thing you have to put in mind, guys, for this circuit, you can never take this switch, a four-way, and put it here or put it there thinking it's going to work. No, it's not. It's not. It's just going to confuse you. This is how it should be. You should always have, at the beginning of the circuit, you should have a 3-point switch or three-way, and then you should also have another one here, or two-way, so to speak. Two-way because it switches between two points. It's got a um, um, an, um, when you flip the switch, it's only changing between the two contacts here. And this one is also going to give you, um, it's two contacts, but it flips four at this. I mean, you flip the switch, it touches two, and then these two touches, and then so they call it a four-way. But you guys, you should understand this. This is not for anybody that's just starting to do electrical, but everybody can understand. But this is how it's wired, and this is the schematic. So it's like a multiple switches controlling one set of lights or just one light. So this can also work in a very tall building where you have multiple floors. So you're just gonna put a bunch of four-way switches in between at the ground. This can be at the ground level, and that can be at the top level, and then in between, as you go up the building, you're just gonna put a bunch of um, four-way switches in there, and then your light should be able to just work fine. So that's it, guys. So we're gonna do the you can put a million switches, a million intermediate switches. It will still control, it will still give you two logic on and off, as long as you just respect the wires and you lend them where they're supposed to be. So that's it, guys. And just to prove to you, but we'll get to that. Just to prove to you what I was telling you about how this switch works, the four-way switch. I'm just repeating what I've already done in the other video, guys, before we get to the. So this is it. It's a four contact, a switch with four contacts. You got two on this side, you got two on the other side. So that's the switch. It's got no on or off label there. It's not labeled like single switch has. A single switch has a single switch as off written there. I don't know if you guys can zoom in and see. It's got off, and then on the other side you can see, at the bottom side you can see there's an on there. But this has nothing, because it doesn't matter if you whichever position. So the light tells you the position that that switch is. If the light is on, then you know that switch is in off position. If the light is off, then you know that the light is in on. If the light is off, you know it's in the off position. If the light is on, you can just tell by flipping the switch. But if it was working before and then you flip the switch, it doesn't turn on or whatever, then you know that okay, the switch is broken, or the bulb is gone. So you have to is broken. So you have to change the bulb, or you have to troubleshoot, or you have no power at all. It could be either one of those things, or there's a loose connection somewhere. But otherwise, it's not labeled. All right. So that's how the switch works. But now I want to prove to you what I said, how it works. So you're gonna have to hear the beep where there's a. You're gonna have to hear the beep where there's a connection. So this switch, these 2 points here. So if you check, there's two black screws there. It says input on there, and then you also got output here. They are bronze screws or contacts. So in one position, I should be able to get. So this switch right now, it's kind of sitting like this on there. So those 2 points there, one, two. So there, if you touch them like this, so the switch right now, it's in the on position with that one. Because if I try to take that there and then come this way, there's no continuity. Don't hear anything. No continuity. Even if I put that one there, There's no continuity. But when I flip the switch, see what happens. I flip the switch. Those ones gave us a continuity. There's nothing there. And this side here, there's no continuity. But since the switch is in that position, we leave the switch in that position and then check this out. There's continuity there. Same thing here. There's continuity there. So folks, this is a circuit that once you know how to wire this, you will never have problem with the lighting um, of multiple things other than dimmers, because dimmers come in different you can do this scenario will work even for dimmers, but some dimmers just have a special type of wiring. I'm sure we're gonna get to that at some point. Now I'm done with showing you the schematic, and then we're now gonna go back to now we're gonna come to the connection part. I want to show you guys how we can connect this. Okay, so here I have my two-way switch, and then I'm gonna use different wires just to kind of show you guys for me to track my wires very well. I'll use the yellow and the blue. I'll use the yellow and the blue just to run from switch to switch so that I can easily identify. So you guys can also use different wires to run from switch to switch, different colors, so that you guys can be able to see which one is coming from where, which wire belongs to where. Otherwise, it's a little bit tricky and it's a little bit complicated. If you mess up one wire, you mess up your circuit. So you have to make sure to follow the sequence the way it's going. Guys, please subscribe, like, and share if you like what you see. If you want to learn whatever you want to learn, you let me know so that next video I can do better in being a help to you. Guys, always remember, every time, let me do this one by one. I don't want to put all the wires in, so let me just put two wires and then lend them and then show you what's happening. Guys, this wire here is my supply. So the supply wire, which is my source, is gonna come into the first switch here, and it's gonna land on the black screw. You can also refer to other videos in my previous presentation. You will see what if you miss something in here, you will definitely not be able to miss it um, in the other one. It's the same uh, presentation on the lighting. All right. So my common or my supply goes to the black switch there. I mean to the black screw here. That's where it goes, and then the yellow comes to the output side of it, and then the blue as well on the other side. The blue as well on the other side. So I don't know if you guys can see. You see that? That's the black, and then that's the bronze. So you got those 2 points there done. We're done with that switch there. And then this two here becomes the input. It comes the input to the middle switch, which is the first intermediate. And see, they're all gonna land on one side. Um, So on the input side, input, and then I'm gonna take another set of wire. I'm gonna try to continue with the same colors. I'm gonna try to be slow for some people who just wanna see the whole process, but some of these steps are not necessary to you. You're just welcome to forward the video a little bit, then see. Check this out. My blue input, my blue output, my blue input, my blue output. Just try to create a little pattern. With electricity, you always gotta create a little pattern. It's not standard, but it's something that you get to kind of just mastering your skills and falling in love with what you do, loving it, and you kind of create a pattern that will never confuse you in the future. So that's the first intermediate or four-way switch already done. Now this again becomes your input. This again becomes your input to the third switch. So I go with the blue, 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 blue there. Yellow at the bottom. No, my bad. It's the input side. Gotta go to the input. Guys, if you mess up with this, if say for example, you take this wire that's supposed to connect on this, you take it and connect it and connect it on there, or you take that wire and connect. My bad, not. Uh, yeah, if you mess in short, what I'm trying to say, if you mess up one wire here and connect it at the wrong point, what I was trying to show you is if you take, sorry, I was talking without, yeah. So if you take this wire that's coming from here and you go ahead and land it on there, you go and land it on there on this four-way point, it might mess up your logic. So you just have to follow the sequence and follow everything the way it's supposed to be. So we are just gonna try to stick to that. To the colors, let's match the colors. That's in short, that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. And yeah, so check out the blue again with the blue. That's the output on the third switch, and then the output yellow. Okay, make sure your screws are tight. And this wire is going to the light. Guys, I don't want to fix the switches because it's just for presentation. You guys can fix it to the wall, fix it to wherever, fix it permanent, wherever it's supposed to be. Those two wires again. This is another two-way switch. And then this one goes to the light. It's also coming from the black screw, the common point of the fourth switch. Now, guys, we're wired. Remember, we have a neutral. It's already connected to the light. Neutral is already connected to the light there. If you guys can see that, it's already connected. Then this one is also, that's our supply. And this, behind that bulb, the holder is like that. It's just got 2 points, one for the neutral and another one for the light. I mean for hot. So in America they use white for neutral, and then other parts of the world I think they use black for neutral. So guys, this is it. Always remember to wire using a grounding or the earth wire. You have to use a grounding or the earth wire. You gotta have it on every circuit you do for your safety. So this is it, guys. You can check that out. Now I'm gonna turn on the light or the power. Now it's safer to turn on the power. Always when doing the switches, make sure you turn it off. Make sure you turn it off. So the light is off right now. Now the light is on. How do you know if we wire this correctly? How do you know if this is all wired correctly? You have to use at least more combination. So your light was off, you hit it on, you go to another place again, you're gonna hit it off, you go to another place, you're gonna hit it on, you go to another switch, you're gonna hit it off, and then you also can leave it off there since it's already corresponding, because you try to turn it on. You turn it on, and then you go to another section, you turn it on there again, turn it on, 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 I mean off. It's only two logics, guys. Sorry, I'm mixing up a little bit ons and offs here. Yeah, so that's what's up, guys. If you do this, you can put a lot of intermediate, a million switches, a million, or I don't know, however many you just want to control one item. This is how you do your this is how you wire it, and this is how you come to the conclusion right there. So guys, please like, subscribe, and let me know what you missed out of this video or what I missed, so that we can all learn together. You guys are gonna teach me what I don't know, and I'll teach you what I know, so together we can all um, learn. So this is it, guys. Yeah, um, please drop that comment so that we can know. Otherwise, thank you for subscribing, and thank you for watching. Cheers. See you in the next one. Appreciate you. Bye.